What's up, guys? NBA2K13 here, bringing you a friends list game of NBA 2K13. I'm using the Knicks. First time using the Knicks all year, playing against the Miami Heat, and I'm watching Pacers Heat. Heck of a game, fourth quarter. Hope the Pacers pull this out. I can't stand the Heat. They represent everything that I detest about today's NBA. On the other hand, the Spurs, who are in the NBA Finals, congratulations to them, represent all that is right about the NBA. I'm a big Tim Duncan fan, always have been. So, I will be rooting for the Spurs hardcore. And I would actually talk more basketball if there was a basketball game that I truly enjoyed playing. But be that as it may, I gotta talk some basketball here with the playoffs going on. I used to be an NBA junkie, but you know, I've kind of soured on the league as the years have gone by, to the point where I barely watch the regular season, but I still watch every game of the NBA playoffs. That's when, you know, the real basketball is played and you find out who's a fraudulent superstar and who's the real deal. Who's out there to play ball. Ball does not lie. So where shall I start? As you see here, I'm locked in a tight battle. This guy loves playing these crazy long quarters. Don't know why, but it's a bit of a pain. Ooh, I have the hiccups here as I'm drinking lemonade at the same time. I mean, he's a good guy to play and all, but these long quarters just kill me. It's a pain in the behind to edit because there's so much footage.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those.
Uh-oh, here come the referees. Is that an offensive foul on David West? Looks like it is, as the Pacers are currently up 5. I'm hoping the Pacers win this game and win the series. I picked the Pacers in 7. I'll always pick against the Heat, regardless. I mean, they could be playing, you know, the Helen Keller School for the blind and deaf, and I'd pick against the Heat. But looks like this game is going to come down to the wire, as Miami's making a bit of a rally here after that Lance Stephenson insane three-pointer.
They lead by 4. It's stolen by Stoudemire, and now the Knicks on the break. The pass to Smith.
This game has gotten a bit helter-skelter.
Prione.
And speaking of helter-skelter, Lance Stephenson plays at 1,000,000 miles an hour all the time. He's a really scary guy to watch. So you just don't know what the heck he's going to do. He's either going to do something really, really good, or he's going to do something really disastrous. Speaking of which, George Hill, I don't know how he survived with his life intact, and he was with Popovich with the things that he does out there. Oh, what a tip by Mahimi. But let's get talking about the playoffs. Tony Parker, more so than LeBron, has been the best player in this postseason so far, as he's just been a, you know, wrecking crew, as he just demolished Memphis. I thought Memphis was going to have a hard time in that series. People were picking Memphis to get to the NBA Finals. I didn't really see it, because I don't think you can win an NBA title now without a dominant perimeter player, point guard, shooting guard, small forward. And you know, Memphis has those two bigs, Gasol and Zach Randolph, but they don't have anything that really scares you from the wing. I mean, Mike Conley's a nice player. He's okay. You know, they have a revolving door as shooting guard and small forward. Tony Allen's pretty much a pure defensive player, one end of the court player. Speaking of which, a great defensive sequence there by yours truly. So it's very hard to win that way, I think, in the NBA now. They had a great run. They play great, gritty defense, and they're a tough group, but You know, they just ran into a buzzsaw with TP. They got by Oklahoma City, thanks in large part to Durant having to be a one-man show. But, you know, the Grizzlies just went up against a better, deeper, well-schooled team. I'd love to see Tim Duncan get his 5th ring, you know, cement himself as the guy of his generation, and renew a debate that I've had on and off with friends and other hoop junkies throughout the years of who would you rather have, Shaq or Tim Duncan? I've always thought that was a fascinating question, and there's 2 ways to approach that, I think. For one game, with my life on the line, I'm picking the Diesel. Because Shaq Daddy has the ability to just completely take a wrecking ball to a game and just destroy it. Shaq can go off and give you 40 points, 15 boards, and if he feels motivated that night to play defense, 3 or 4 blocks if he wants to. For a career, though, I'd take Duncan, because Duncan's going to give you 24 and 12 every year for 12 years. While with Shaq, you have to worry about Shaq staying focused and in shape, not getting too fat and needing half a season to drop 30 pounds and all that kind of stuff. While Duncan is just going to be steady, consistent, and drama-free. But hopefully we'll get Spurs Pacers. If it's Spurs Heat, you know, it'll be a good storyline, obviously. It would be what the TV networks would want, obviously. What David Stern would want. No conspiracy theories, of course. But, you know, I'm going to go back and watch the rest of this game. Love to hear your thoughts. Talk to you all later. Peace.